There's Lori. I lost connection. Yeah. I'm gonna give everybody a second. I don't know what happened. I did see that my son was playing with my phone earlier today, and I think he must have turned the Wi-Fi off on my phone. So I'm gonna wait and give y'all a little bit to get started. Um, yeah. Okay, hi Patsy. Hi Lisa. No, it's not you're back, it's I'm back. Hi ladies. Hello again. Deja vu. So, yeah, I was giving everybody a second. My son was playing with my phone earlier today, my 3.5-year-old, and he apparently turned the Wi-Fi part on my phone off, so I could not. Apparently, I lost connection. So, yeah. Hello, ladies. Again, hello. I'm so excited. I'm trying to make sure I get this going. Guys, I really hope this works out good because even my laptop's still acting kind of funky, so that kind of concerns me that maybe it's not, I can't just blame my 3.5-year-old son. It kind of concerns me that potentially there could be internet issues going on. But I hope that I am wrong. I think we are set to go. Awesome. All right, so hi everybody. Hi ladies. Lori, not quite pajamas, but it is my husband's work shirt, like work whatever that he can never seem to find. It's also covered in seeds. So whoever ends up purchasing this peacock wreath will probably get all sorts of like echinacea seeds with them and sedum and all sorts of stuff, because I was out in the garden today and not thinking, just started pulling weeds up because it wasn't that cold. So, so yeah. Hi everyone. Yeah, it wasn't you guys. It was me that lost connection. So, we'll see what happens. I hope everything works out good. So, but meet little Perry the peacock. He has been excited to finally get to showcase in a wreath. I definitely learned some lessons making him, that's for sure. Originally, I put each one of these sequins on his eyes, both sides. I put them on separately, like individually. It's like a little bit of dab of hot glue. Ow! And just like, that was a continuous thing. A lot of cursing was going on downstairs. Even my husband was like, I'm just not going to go in that room with her. And then, lo and behold, I was like, there's got to be a better way. I was like, I know. Maybe I should invent sequins as a ribbon. And then I went to Joann's and they're like, we have sequins as a ribbon. It's called sequins trim. I'm like, well, gosh darn it. What a great idea. So yeah, I got some, so hopefully that makes it easier. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I spray painted it blue. Yay! And the little zip ties, they're actually, I think they're 6-inch zip ties this time instead of 4-inch. Hi! In Pittsburgh freezing. That's because Lori sent that Canadian weather down to you. So, yeah, they're 6-inch zip ties this time. I was kind of like in a crunch, and I realized I ran out because I've been making so many kits, which is a good thing. But I had to rush out and grab some other stuff because I have a secret project that I'm working on. Lori knows about it. By the way, Lori, it did indeed explode to 48 inches. Just letting you know. That sounded really bad. That's not this video. But yeah, hi Miss Barbara. Hi. And Miss Kathy won't be joining us this evening. She's not feeling well today. So yeah, it's pretty soon we'll get to hear Lori. There we go. Hi from North Texas. Hey, that's Venus. I like that name. That's pretty cool. So I made myself a little list here to try to again, this is the first time making it. So guys, you're coming along for the journey on this one. All right. Actually, isn't that the case all the time? I always take you guys on a journey, don't I? Look at that. Look at me working that Zoom. I feel so grown up, like the cool kids. I'm trying to too bad I can't like move it to where I want it to meet. Let me see if I can move this forward a little. You know, just want to give you guys a headache, that's all. All right, so we're going to get started here. So let's see here. I'm starting off. I made, the teacher in me made a pattern. Yes, 48 inches. Yes, ma'am. And that's assuming that I added on the inches correctly from once the mesh is added. Because without the mesh, it came to 42 inches. So I'm assuming 48 is pretty approximate, is a pretty good guess. But 42 inches was the entire frame. We might have to break that one into 2 lives versus 1. So, yeah. Where did you... Okay. So being the teacher in me, I've got like a little pattern here, like DA and AC AAAB, and yeah, it makes sense to me. It might not make sense to everybody. So we're going to use a combination of colors today. We're going to use metallic black, just because I like metallic. It gives it a little bit of extra shine, especially for the peacock today. And we are going to use, it's just called Peacock. Doesn't look like peacock to me. Looks like a turquoise to me. Turquoise sea green. But it's called Peacock. We're going to use that one. And then we are going to use some peacock ombre mesh as well. So I'm trying to keep these in order though, because for one, I'm anal about that. All right, there we go. I'm going to put that on the side. I have it set up by rows so that it will kind of go a little faster. And again, here we have some more peacock, but along with that, I mixed in some turquoise mesh as well, just for additional color. And then we've got our finishing touches here. We're going to use like 3 or 4 different types of flower petals on this one and hope that it turns out good. That's basically how I'm going to roll with it tonight. So, yeah, okay, so I did put some extra holes in it. You guys know me. I love to put the extra holes. I haven't put the zip ties in it yet because obviously since it's one hole, they're just going to fall out. This was originally just the 8 holes around to put the leaves in. I just created an extra hole next to where the leaves would go. And then I was like, oh, there's a big space here. Let me go ahead and make another hole too. Basically, I got really happy with my drill today. So I had a lot of fun with it. I mean, that thing's exciting. Like, I just want to put holes in everything now. So it's just like, rrr. Okay. Okay, so we are going to start off with, since this is going to be row 1, we're going to do a DACDA, which basically means black is D, A is peacock, and then C is emerald. I didn't cut the emerald. That's okay. I think I decided to replace it with the ombre instead. So I love the mesh colors too, so I'm really praying that it works out fine. And I'm going to put one disclaimer on there. Well, the other disclaimer is, no, I didn't hurt any pillow pet guys, like pillow pets in the process. But the other disclaimer is I didn't create these petals. So, you know, I've checked out YouTube, and it's like I saw a couple of flowers around that I liked, and I was like, okay, well, how did they create those petals? And I got it, but then there were some easier ways to do it. So we're going to take this, and we're going to fold it, but instead of going towards the middle, we're going to go a little further than the middle, and the same thing this way. And then we're going to just scrunch it together. And these are cut at 9 inches right here. And we are going to do the same thing here. I believe the person who, well, I don't know if she invented it or if she just, that's the video I happened to see. But I do know that there was a person named Pat, and that was the video I checked out. So basically we made these two. And now we are going to take them, and we are basically just going to put them together like so. All right. So I'm doubling it up. I'm doubling up on a lot of the mesh because I really wanted it to turn out full. I didn't want it to, you know, just be mediocre. I mean, it's Perry the Peacock, guys. Yeah, right? He needs a little extra. He is extra himself. He's probably full of himself too. So, just saying, just saying. All right. Okay, and I mean, I like it. So, you got this, and it just gives it a nice little touch on here. So, I like that kind of method right there. All right, so this time, that was DA. We're going to go with the C, which was originally the emerald. But the more I started playing around with it, the more I was like, I don't like emerald. I want ombre. I just pray I cut enough. That's okay, I've got more. So we're going to use the peacock ombre mesh, and we're basically going to do the same process. Let me get a zip tie in here. Get that ready. This is only one zip tie. You know what? I got a better idea. How about we just slide it in sideways? Screw it. We'll see how it works. All right, we're going to go to the middle here. Not to the middle, a little further than the middle, a little further than the middle. Scrunch those suckers together. All right, and then kind of just push up like so. Here we go. And if I stick it in here, I want to see what's going to happen. I think it'll be just fine. Let me see. If I'm wrong, that's okay. That's what cutters are for. Wire cutters. I'm not concerned about it. It's a great thing about wreathing. This particular mesh right here, everything that I'm doing on this row, which I think is row 1 on the outside, everything was cut. I think it'll work just fine. Everything was cut to 9 inches on this particular row. 10 inches probably would have worked better, but guys, I really started, I calculated the amount of mesh I used, and it wasn't bad. It's just I'm using a lot of higher quality, more expensive mesh for this one, especially that ombre, the deluxe metallic material. That one's more expensive. So I think I came up to 2.3 rolls. Like if you were to add up all the mesh together, it's 2.3 rolls. So yeah, it's a 9 by 10. What Lori said over there. Okay. Are you guys good, or do I need to zoom this out a little bit more? Like, you guys let me know. Or maybe I should put this to the side and kind of fold up here. I don't know. You guys let me know how it works for you guys on your screen. My screen, well, my screen is first person. I'm perfectly fine. 10 by 10 probably would look nicer, but, you know, like I said, I'm trying to conserve a little bit of mesh here, and it works out just fine. So we got that one. Again, you're going a little further than just the middle. We're going to scrunch it together. And then we're just going to put them together and fold them up like so. You get this cute little thing here. Isn't that adorable? I like it. All right, and we're going to stick this little guy on here. How you fold it. Okay, I'm going to take the next one a little slower, okay? And guys, let me tell you, I spent my lunch periods the last 2 days because it's like I had an idea of what I wanted to do in my head. I just wanted to get the fluffiness right. That's what was bothering me. I didn't want it to be too flat. So I spent both lunch periods kind of perusing different techniques. So you guys already get the research done. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and you can already see like it's filling itself out nicely. And once the other mesh is put on here, it's going to be even bigger. Actually, there were 2 different ways I could have done Perry. And I kept debating back and forth. I'm like, how do I want to cut? How do I want to do them? Because the other way that I was considering doing him was basically cutting probably 1/3 of the board out and doing the peacock that way. But then I realized Perry doesn't have any legs. He's a legless peacock, guys. That's why he's so extra special. He's a little saucy about that, okay? A little, you know, upset. So I decided, you know what, no, I may make another version of a peacock where I cut out 1/3 and we do it that way. But I think that way looks better if you have a nice little bow underneath here or some legs poking out, okay? But Perry the Peacock is a paraplegic or whatever it is. All right, so we're going to put this guy to the middle here. There you go. All right. We're going to put here, basically go a little bit past the middle. Bring this guy over a little bit past the middle. It's almost like you're making a burrito. And then you're just going to squish them together, okay? And this is what I call my C. And then you bring the sides up, bada bing, bada boom. I like this little guy, all right? And the colors are turning out good, too. I'll be honest with you, it was a complete experiment, guys. I had no idea what to expect. He's disabled. Oh, yeah, well, he's a beautiful, gorgeous, disabled peacock, though, you know? So, I'm not always politically correct. You guys should know that by now. What kind of paint do I use? I just use the Rust-Oleum primer and paint. On the wood ones, it used to stay put, but now on the acrylic it does come off. But the paint, guys, is not supposed to be like just staying there. I mean, it is, but the purpose of the paint there is just to kind of hide the board a little bit behind it. So he's hiding his legs to stay warm. That's right, because Lori left her Canadian weather down here when she went to the Bahamas. She flew, and then, actually, you took a ship, didn't you? I don't know. Did you fly? Did you take a ship? I think she took a ship. I don't know. I've never been to the Bahamas. Lori left it just the right time, though, because I heard afterwards, like, people start getting sick or something like that. I don't know. All right, so we're going to do the same thing here. All right, so we're going to go a little past the middle, have a burrito, squish it. We're going to do the same thing here, a little past the middle, a little past the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys, it won't matter. And then squish it. And then you're going to put them together, bring the sides up. There you go. This is going to be the outer layer. This is going to be layer, this is going to be row 1. So, you can't see. That's absolutely true, actually. So, I was just, what is it? They're doing tests right now on me for rheumatoid arthritis. So, we'll see. We'll see. One of the results came back a little eh. So, I'm waiting to kind of see what the doctor wants to do. I don't follow instructions very well anyway. All they could tell from the last visit was that arthritis had apparently spread throughout my entire body now. So that's why they're doing the test for rheumatoid. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know my family history. I was adopted, so that doesn't, you know, I don't have much to go off of for that. All right, so we are going to get another one here. But yeah, you know, everybody's got some sort of a disability, and you just can't, I mean, you can't see it. So, not all the time. So, for me, it means hobbling first thing in the morning or when I wake up or things like that. All right. Probably. Oh, is she? Where's your daughter adopted from? Oh, I'm okay with it, Pam. I live life and I just keep on going. Things are what they are. Well, I might need something because I tell you, it's been getting a struggle the last couple of weeks. I don't know what's been going on. I guess the cold weather that Lori left. So, all right, we're going to keep going. But, I mean, he's already turning out nicely. And once we get that next row on there, and guys, he is so easy to do. Wait till you see that secret project, though. Oh, my God. I told Lori how big that thing was going to be. And now I'm like, oh God, I think I got myself in over a little over my head. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm gonna work on the outline this weekend, and that'll give me an idea of just how much mesh it is going to take. Because 48 inches long, whew, it's gonna be a lot. So. I bet it was nice in the Bahamas. Did you come back with a tan, though? Because I looked at the pictures. I didn't see a tan. She probably used sunscreen. Lori's good. She uses sunscreen. Obviously, you didn't use a splatter board. Yep, and congratulations on the engagement again. Yay! Those are always fun. So I know you talked about just eloping and running off to something like Vegas or something like that, but you guys talk about any potential plans of where, you know, else you may go? I mean, you got a pretty good, sweet location up there. So, hi, Christy. Welcome. Welcome to the sideshow. No tan. Davis Darko. He used a splatter board. All right, I'm gonna put this here. I think I might have put this guy backwards, but I'm not worried about fixing him right now because you're not gonna be able to tell once everything is in here in the first place. So I'm not even worried about it. All right, let's get this guy in here. There we go. Ooh. We're all gonna go to Lori's house for her wedding. She'll figure out a way to accommodate us. The Crashers Convention. All right, we're going to tighten that one in. I've been so busy with kits lately that this is a refreshing change to actually complete a wreath, because I've been making kit after kit, which I am blessed to do so. But a part of me is just sad because I'm like, oh, but it's not finished. Aww. We're going to Vegas at the end of April. Ah, Lori, you should hold off till June. My husband and I are going to go to Vegas so he can learn how to drive a Corvette on a speed race thingy. I don't know. They invited him down, so he's going up there to do that, or over there to do that. We're both going to go there to do that. Well, I'm not. I'm going to go somewhere else there, but he's going to go do it. Wedding bells, woo woo woo. I got married in a courthouse. And that was it. We called it a day. We were 24. We didn't want to spend any money. We didn't have any money. All right, we're going to stick this guy in here. Let me see here. Who's getting married when? Lori is. Hi, Miss Monkey. There we go. Tighten that sucker in there. I love these colors. And this is one of those things you can just play with. And, you know, just kind of experiment with the colors to see what you would like. What I wanted to use in here was like a yellow lime color, but I didn't have it on hand. And apparently I forgot to put it in my last order. So I was like, okay, screw it. Let's do something else. We'll figure it out. Why am I doing this one? I need the other mesh. There we go. Say, don't mess up. It'd mess up the whole flow of things. All right, we're gonna get our deluxe ombre mesh going on here. There we go. Wedding at the convention in New Orleans. There we go. Aw. I'm gonna put that in here. St. John's Island, Virgin Islands. I don't know, Lori. Vegas is fun. There's some crazy people at Vegas. Yeah, Virgin Islands would be cool. What size is the mesh? This particular row, because they're all a little different, this particular row I cut to 9 inches, and it's a 10-inch mesh. So it's a 9 by 10, 10 by 9, whatever the heck you want to call it. So, all right, let's get our black and blue going on there. Okay. We're going to go to the middle here. So, and guys, if you're learning anything new, if you're liking what you see, definitely give Perry some love. Share him out with the world. He's a saucy little guy. So, I'm going to make some more Perrys too. First time I made him, I was like, I'm kind of ticked off at him. Almost threw him into the window. But now that I figured out some shortcuts and things like that, I was like, oh, well, duh. Why didn't I think about that? Because the majority of my time was spent putting on those stupid eyes. So, we're going to tighten this out right there. Here we go. And I'm just taking my time with this today. I could go a little faster, but I'm just enjoying it. Enjoying the moment, and that is it. So, we're going to leave that mesh over there. There we go. Trying to make sure I don't use the wrong mesh. I guess it's not going to matter. We're going to figure it out at the end anyway. So, because some of it I cut to 10 inches, and I'm wondering if I'm accidentally using it. But you know what? It is what it is. Don't bother me any. All right, we're going to put this through here. That was one of the holes that I drilled with my new drill. It's a $60 drill. It's a super strong drill. Let me see here. Mail him to Miss Monkey so he can go for a swim in the pool. I know, right? If there was a pool there that day, I would have threw him in too. And then I would have run after him. No, wait! So, I'm like, oh, all that hard work. But I'm loving these colors. This was a good choice on colors, but this would be pretty with any color. You could put gold in it. You could, I mean, you know, a little bit of lime yellow would be nice. Purple would be nice. I mean, you can just take this so many different ways. So, all right, now that we've got those, put them together, pull them up, and push them on in. There we go. The outer row's almost done. And this goes a whole lot faster. Obviously, y'all know I'm talking. I want to make a penny. Wait, you want to make a penny as in money, or you want to make a penny as in Pennywise the wreath? Or Penny the hen? Because I missed that part of the conversation. I'm pretty good at making Pennywise. I wouldn't say I'm pretty good. I'm good at making money, but the problem is it just goes right back out when I spend it. So that's a problem for me. I'm not very good on the financial side. I spray painted the board blue, and honestly, this is a darker blue. This is what I kind of had on hand. I would have actually gone for a different type of blue, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just use what's on hand, and honestly, the board's going to be covered. The phone call in the middle of my wreathing lesson. Honestly, I mean, it's going to be covered up anyway, but it just gives a little extra coverage. That's all. And that's what I'm looking for, is that extra coverage. So, and then, yeah, I already had the zip ties in there when I spray painted it. So, figured that out from last time. Cheesy. So, we're exchanging ring pops. I love that. If that really is happening, I absolutely love it. So, Miss Atlanta to Miss Sparkles, you like that better? That's okay. I got called out in a parking lot the other day at Michael's, and all of a sudden I heard, I didn't hear Atlanta though. I heard, Sparkles, is that you? And I'm like, at first, I'm like, what's this stripper doing around here? And then I'm like, wait a second. No, I'm like, turn around, and she's looking at me. I'm like, oh, you're looking at me. Okay. So went over, talked. She took a picture. That was really weird, but haven't seen the picture yet, so who knows? Maybe it's turning into some sort of meme. So, yeah. All right, so we've got that one. Let's do our black and our peacock. So, hi, ladies, my newbies coming in. Not my newbies, my new ladies coming in. Let me rephrase that. It's been a long day, y'all. It's been a long week. Very long week. Even my students said it's a long week. So, I made them work for it, though. We have a field trip tomorrow, so I don't mind being too tired right now. Although we're watching a symphony, and I don't know what the symphony's about. And Lord knows, if it's relaxing music, y'all, I may just start sleeping, and I just pray I don't snore. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I hear music, and especially if it's like an orchestra type of music, I just fall asleep. I can't do anything about it. Not because it's boring, but because it's relaxing and soothing. So, I don't know. All right, we've got one more little guy to put in here, and then we are on to the next level. Congratulations, we've passed the first test. A little past the middle, a little past the middle. Again, this is a 9-inch that I cut it to. You could cut it to a 10. So, all right, I need one more of those silly little green zip ties. Where did they go? I know they're here. There they are. Okay. All right. This was like my emergency stash from Hobby Lobby. Hi, Michelle. So, all righty. Wait, nope. I think I'm done with that. I sure am. I sure am, because well, something feels like it should go in there, shouldn't it? I'm putting it in there. Screw it. It needs to go in there. I don't like empty spaces. That's where I was going to put the hanger, but you know what? We need a little something extra there in front of the hanger. There we go. All right. And guys, if the board moves out of view or something, let me know. I was trying to zoom it in for you. So, there we go. All right. Okay, the outer row is complete. So now, for this second one, we're going to switch it up a little bit. So we've got the outer row here. Okay, we've got some beautiful colors going on already there between the metallic black and the peacock ombre over here. Just love it. And now we are going to switch it up. And they will be doing a few tutorials on the Unique in the Creek board. Awesome! There you go. Love it. See, it's going to take over the entire world. It already has, actually. All right, this time we are going to do a C-A-D-A pattern. C is our ombre mesh. Wait, no. I switched it for ombre. Ombre mesh, ombre and peacock, followed by black and peacock. Okay, y'all remember that, okay? Don't let me mess up now. All right, so here we go. Ombre and peacock. Step 1. Okay. And once I get going, I'll get it. Like I said, I just kind of put this down on a piece of paper, took a picture of it, and then I was like, hey, Lori, look at this. And Lori looked at the mess of the board that I made, and she's like, oh my goodness, probably. All right, so we've got this. I missed that whole thing. I love Derica's peacock. I just wanted something a little bit more what I had inside my head. But her craftsmanship is impeccable. And how she even has the time to get all that done, I have no idea. Because, guys, it took me forever to get that one peacock done. So, I don't know how she manages to do it. But she does. So, and that's nice. All right, so we are going to throw this in here. Where is my top now that I forgot? Okay, because I want to make sure I start off, our top is right here. Okay. I'm always starting off a little bit to the side of the board. So, here we go. Who's been at the hospital with the daughter? Okay. We're going to get that in there. All right. Wait. Screw it. Darn it. I knew I messed up. Hold up, guys. That ticks me off. That's okay. I got another zip tie. We're good. That's right. This was going to be the second method. Let me put that to the side. We're still going to scrunch them up, but we're not going to do it this way. I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do on here. Let me put this back in here. That's why I needed my big picture that I sent Lori earlier today. I love her flamingos. Oh my gosh, that flamingo is insane. Anybody got the flamingo? Well, Lori, you did. How light was it? Because, like I said, anything lighter than that wood one would be awesome. Okay, real quick. This one's going to be a little different. So we're still going to squeeze it like we did before. But this time, and again, I saw this one on a YouTube video. I don't know where, but it is out there on YouTube. So I'm not claiming credit for it. You're going to take the two pieces, instead of laying them on top this way, you're going to basically put them perpendicular like this. And then bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, and there you go. Okay? So a little extra fluffy. Okay? So that's how we're doing that one. And I'll show you all this a few times. Okay? All right, so now let me find the top of the board again, now that I have the right way. There we go. And this is going to give it a little bit of extra volume, which is what I was looking for when I was trying to figure it out. So, hi ladies. So, all right. Oh, and I almost forgot, y'all. Don't forget, what did I miss here? Let me go back here real quick. Let me see here. Oh, there we go, Margaret. I missed what happened, but I hope she's doing... Oh, she's been at the hospital with surgery. Well, hopefully she got through it okay. I'm going down now. So... But hopefully, and prayers her way, I'll have to, before I go to bed tonight, I'll have to do that for you. So, all right, so we've got that one in there. All right, this time, so that was a CA. Now we're going to do DA, which is black and peacock. So it's basically ombre, peacock, black, peacock, and we're going to go around, okay? So this time, let me get my black over here. All right, I'm going to get my peacock over here. And I have a bad feeling. Nope, I didn't, thank God. Okay, I was want to make sure I didn't use my 10-inch mesh. So it looked like Mardi Gras. I was a little concerned about that when I was like making it. I was like, oh my gosh, it looks kind of like Mardi Gras. Please turn out to look like a peacock. So we're going to have to go with it and see what happens. Again, go past the middle, squish it together. Hi, Sheila. How are you this evening? Again, past the middle, squish it together. This second row is also cut to 9 inches. Again, and what you're doing now, you're going to place them perpendicular to each other and then bring it up like so. And then squeeze right there. There you go. Yeah, I like a cute little ruffle flower. I don't know, not a ruffle flower. I don't want to say ruffle. That's what I don't know. That's why I'm like, I saw it on a YouTube video. I looked at about 5 or 6 of them, Deanna. I know one woman was a cat with a K, and I'm not sure on the other ones. The other one was some sort of flower tutorial, but I'm not sure. And it had this wispy look to it. So I don't know. I don't know. Does she post ones on there for free? Because I know she sells tutorials, but I don't know if she posts them for free. But whatever it was, I saw somebody making a wreath on there. And again, when I watch YouTube videos, I actually don't watch the whole thing. I skim through it to find what it is I want. And then I keep going. So, yeah. Once you get the peacock on. I hope so. I hope so. Again, I want to make the peacock a different way. I want to cut 1/3 of it out next time. And put some little feet on him. But once again, I got to get the right peacock because, you know, he's got to be glitzy. He's got to have some glam, some sparkles. You can't be from ATL without some glam and sparkles. That's just not the way it's going to be. So, all right, we got that. Okay, so this time we're going to go back to ombre and peacock. There we go. Yep, you can do alert. I set that up on there. So what if you made all the petals like that? You could. I just kind of went nuts and made a whole bunch of different petals. I'm like, let's do one of everything. Why not? All right, so we're going to squeeze this together. Okay. And you're folding beyond it. All right. And then you're going to lay them perpendicular. Like so. Pull them up, pull them up, pull them up. It is? She posts them for free. Then I bet you that this was one of the ones I saw on there. Because, like I said, I was looking for anything that had a wispy look to it. So basically, whatever wreath the video showed is, if it had a look to it that I wanted, I just clicked to watch. So, but I like it. It's a very good technique. So, and I'm glad she posted it then because it's just, like I said, it gives it extra fluffiness. All right. So, there we go. All right, and then we're going to go back to black and peacock. We're almost done with the black. I hope I cut enough black because the black feels kind of thin over here, guys. See, Lori? Yes, different petals give dimension. I bet you just love that picture, though. And then I sent Lori a picture of my secret project. And I think she said it looked good, and then her next thing was, how big is it going to be? So, I'm going to let y'all guys know. I don't know. Should we go ahead and say it, Lori? I think you guys are going to like it. Hi, Charlene. How are you, girl? All right, lay them perpendicular and bring them up. All right, you guys want to know what the secret project is that I'm going to do a live on next week? And pray that, like, I don't curse throughout the week and things like that. We are going to make a hummingbird next week. And he is going to be approximately 48 inches long. I missed a zip tie. Got it. So, yup. Good night, Michelle. Yeah, I know. I always come on at a super late time. Unfortunately, till the kids get older, I can't do anything about it. So, but yeah, we're going to be making a hummingbird. So, I'm excited. I've already ordered the mesh. I've actually already created the template. So, I'm just waiting for the mesh to get in to start checking it out. And of course, I want to use a couple of different petals. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a ruffle method, if I'm gonna do a petal method. I just don't know yet, guys, honestly. I'm just gonna get the mesh. I ordered tons of it because I didn't know how much I was gonna need. 48 inches is long, so that's all I know. All right, and now we're gonna go back to the ombre peacock. Yes, I have lost my dang on mine, and Lori, I swear, yeah, I don't know. I did put them out today, and I pieced everything together, and then I took my measuring tape because I didn't want to lose anything, and I took a picture of it too. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, by the time I add everything to it, it's going to be about 48 inches long. So it's going to be fun, though. I like hummingbirds. Between cardinals and hummingbirds, I can't really pick which one's my favorite, but I do love cardinals, I love ladybugs, I love hummingbirds, honeybees, and I love dragonflies. So those are my favorites. I'm going to put them perpendicular, bring that sucker on up. So, and I'm going to put the replay for this one. I got to put the ladybug one up too. I downloaded it, I just didn't get it put on YouTube yet. This week's just been nuts. So, but I am going to put it on YouTube, and of course this one will be put on YouTube as well. I know some of my ladies like to watch it with captioning. I watch everything with captioning because of the kids. I can't hear a doggone thing downstairs. So, yeah. I don't think so, Sandy, but that was also on my list too. I want to get the hummingbird out of the way though first. So, and see how much cursing that involves. So, and my husband's like, what are you going to do with the wreath that big? I said, I don't know. It'll be a showcase piece. I'm sure I'll figure it out. So, we'll see how much work it takes, because I have been playing around with going a petal method versus a ruffle method. Ruffles are just so easy to do. I like to challenge myself a little bit. You know, which is how I got all this. My finger's gotten a lot better. I was actually able to take that brace off, and see, now I can bend it. It won't bend further than that though. That's the problem. It's like it's lost the ability to bend. I'm sure it will get better. It's been in that stupid thing for like a week and a half. I just took it off yesterday, and I was like, hey, I can get by with this elastic thing here. So, and then if I bend it too far, it does try to, I don't know if it's going to open, but it just feels like it's stretching the skin open. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that makes any sense. Your mom collects I love hummingbirds. I've been looking for, trying to find, and I've checked Etsy too, trying to find somebody who makes hummingbird jewelry, but one of my favorite colors is turquoise. So turquoise, and I like that peacock color, and I kind of wanted to get like a necklace with a peacock on it. So, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going back to the ombre. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, same process. Over the middle, squish it together, then come over here, over the middle, squish it together. Here we go. And then perpendicular, like so. I don't really have a method to like which one goes on top, which one goes on the bottom. I just kind of put them on there. So. Isn't it pretty though? I like it. It's a pretty little method. No wonder it gets so much volume in it. It's like my hair in the morning, only this is pretty. There we go. Tighten that. And the rest of them go faster too. This one's taking longer just because I'm doubling everything. But again, this was one of those, since I made the peacock so nice and I took so much time on him, partially because I didn't know what the heck I was doing with him. You know, I kind of wanted to go ahead and spend some extra time on the materials for this one too. So, but yeah, I do know that I need to take a sewing class. Guys, I didn't think it was possible to sew your sweater to a sewing machine, But it is possible to sew yourself to a sewing machine. Yeah, amazing. I didn't post that one earlier for a good reason. There we go. How big are the petals? 10 by 9s. They're still 10 by 9s. We're going to be switching to 10 by 10s, I believe, in the next row. Yep, the next row, I think, is a 10 by 10. I'll look on my little cheat sheet that I have over here. There we go. I'm so glad it's Thursday, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Oh, my God. And we're back to the ombre and peacock. I just love this ombre color, guys. I love deluxe mesh. I really do. It's pretty. So, there we go. And hi, Miss Cynthia. Well, it was funny. Let me see here. There we go. All right. Here we go. We're going to keep on going here. Miss Cynthia, don't worry. You can hit the replay later, or I am going to download it and switch it over to YouTube. But guys, you're going to have to give me a moment or two. I've got a bunch of kits that have to go out tomorrow. So that's going to be my priority when I get home from work, is to get those kits out that door. So I probably won't get to it until later on tomorrow evening. So we'll see what the kids let me do. There we go. All right. I know, I love that mesh too. I bought some gold mesh to go in here. And then I just changed my mind on using it. On hindsight, as I'm looking at it, a little gold mesh would have brought some extra little pop with this. But at the same time, I didn't want to clash too much with Mr. Perry the Peacock over there. So, is there a pattern for the body? So, there we go. Oh, poor thing. All right, we are black. Black and peacock. There we go. All right. We're going to squish that. So row 1, we just did this method and we just put them up there one on top of the other. Row 2, we're doing the same method, and I see what's going on now. I'm having a delay going on between the phone comments and the laptop comments. That stinks. We don't even have a storm going on. So now it makes a lot more sense of what's going on here. Oh. I had to pack my supplies for moving. Sure would help once we have moved. Oh. Where did you move to, Pam? Or where are you going to move to, should I say? There we go. This is when I should have get my husband in here to have him sit in here and read comments to me. I'm just going to borrow Dave. Just ship him over for a little bit, and we'll just ship him back and forth. How about that? You can just sit here and read comments. All right, now we are going to get this one and the peacock. I'm really in love with this peacock. It's right along the color lines that I like. Yes. Yeah, Derica does make, she makes a different peacock on there. The peacock comes with little feet too. Little legs. Big legs, actually. So. And she has exquisite work. All right, we're going to put them together. Again, perpendicular. All right. It's helpful to bring the bottom up first and then bring the top up. All right. Now that we've got that, we'll go ahead and put it in. Here we go. And in it goes. Bada bing, bada boom. Dave is a... Ah, but you're marrying him. There you go. You two are awesome together. And we're going to get the peacock over here. It's already becoming nice and I like it. I like it. And squish. And same thing here. And here. Like little burritos. I can't wait to go to the Mexican restaurant on Saturday. Finally gonna get to have a drink. Yay. All right, up we go. Couldn't do any more wreath. That's a terrible thing. Did you tell him that you needed to keep at least one room in the house for yourself, for your sanity? Yes, they are. And they feed off of each other, too. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm liking it. This is going good right here. I'm going to fluff it up a little bit right here. Bring it up a little bit more. All right. Here we go. Just kind of lift them up a little bit. All right. Now we're getting that look that I wanted. Same thing here. I must have missed this one, or I didn't do a good job at it. Perfect. I'm loving it, only it's not McDonald's because I don't like that. Okay. All right, we are going to go back to ombre now. This one's almost done. Fabulous. Okay. He's That's impressive. I guess he just kind of tunes women out by now, huh? It's ambient noise to him, actually, listening to wreathing stuff now. He's like, oh, this is relaxing. This is soothing. So, and bring it on up. Give it a good little squeeze. Okay. I really like that one. All right. And in we go. I'm trying to keep my jacket away from the mesh because it pulls on it. The mesh came from Craft Outlet. So, yeah. You don't want to get the Hobby Lobby mesh. One, you can't find this one there. But two, all their ombre mesh is super incredibly thin. It's like buying something from wish.com or the Wish app on Facebook. You just don't want to do it. So, almost done with this guy here. Yep, and we've got 2 more blacks to go, and that is it. So, I get the mesh at a combination of places. Craft Outlet's one of them. And then there's a wholesaler here in Georgia that I go to in Woodstock as well. So, problem is I just can't always get out of the house. So, here we go. Bring it on up. Bring it on up, and bring it on up. I like the colors too. Of course, I'm partial, you know, obviously. There we go. I think this guy's going to turn out just lovely. Only thing I'm wondering now is I may be thinking that Perry the Peacock may be a little too blue. So, next peacock I make, I'm going to have to make a slightly different color. I'll see what other... He's made from satin. I think it's satin. So I'm going to have to see what other satin colors they have. Or if I can't find what I want, I may need to look online. All right, and we are ombre in the other guy. So I have not bought from Paper Craft yet. Paper Mart. I was concerned on whether or not the quality would be similar, would be the same as the one on Craft Outlet. That was my concern. Have you found that the case, or not really? Everything's been pretty good. Because they also have boxes. There we go. Hi, Sue. First of all, welcome, welcome, welcome. If I say anything off, then, you know, just ignore it. That's just me. All right, here we go. Not always politically correct. All right, we're gonna stick this guy in here. We got one more to go into this row, and then the folding becomes easier as well. There we go. It's gonna be a different petal. I want a little petal nuts this time around. All right, we're gonna use the last black that we have here, and we're gonna put this here. Okay. I always place fairly large orders, so it's like I never want to mess up. I'll never forget that wrong that Craft Outlet did to me that day. But that's okay. I figured out a good use for that daffodil mesh from Craft Outlet. A great way to use that daffodil mesh is to use it in terms of like doing ruffles. Yeah, or roses you're going to have to double. But ruffles works out just fine. So for the bee, it's perfect. So, there you go. Sunflower class, that's going to be awesome. Where are you hosting your sunflower class? Is it going to be at your house? Somewhere else? I do a couple. I usually try to do one a month. There we go. Awesome. Let's cut this. All right, and then we're going to fluff this up a little bit. Pull it up a little bit because it's going to get harder in a second to try to move it around. So I don't want to attempt to do it later. Okay. And then I'll cut any stray ends off in a little bit because it's pulling on my sweater. That's the bad part. There we go. All right, but look at that so far, y'all. I'm loving it so far. It has a nice little sheen to it. So, all right, so we're going to move on to row 3. Row 3, because we have 3, 4, and 5. Row 3 is AC. So we're going to use Peacock Emerald, and we're just going to keep going back and forth with it. But this time, let me look at this. So this is row 5. Row 4 is that one. I think I did the same thing for this one. I think we're going to do another one of AC, because I think row 4 is the one. Gosh darn it, we have to do one more, guys. I thought I was telling y'all guys that we were done with that method. No. So row 2 and 3 uses the same exact method of folding them past the middle and going perpendicular. So we're going to try to see if we can't speed this one up a little bit. So, local church, $15? No way. That is good. $15 an hour is really good. So, all right, here we go. Bring it on up, squeeze it tight, bring the sides up, bada bing, bada boom. Which side do I want to go in? I want this side showing. There we go. I'm trying to look for the side that doesn't really have the showing the edges so much. And again, I'm looking at the top of the board, so it doesn't really matter where you're going to start because it's pretty much the same, since the pattern's the same on this one. All right, go on in there. Fabulous. Okay, cut that little sucker off. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. I'll have to look at that. All right, squeeze it together. And in we go. I'm loving this color. Here we go, pull it up. Look at that, I just love these little things. It already looks like part of a little peacock tail or something. All right, part of his little fan or something. All right, we're gonna go in here. I think this one only has 8 going around, so it's not that bad. Getting them all in there. This is something I'm going to be playing around with. I'm probably going to be making him in a variety of different colors. I Heck, I may even make the peacock in a variety of different colors. Maybe it's going to be a purple peacock. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be something though. All right, and you can already see it's starting to fluff itself up now. Okay. You can't find the ombre mesh. Type in, I want you to type in this. Type in peacock ombre and then put 10 and the little 2 thingies for inches. Type that in, peacock ombre 10 and then inches, and see how, and that should pull it up. That way you won't have to go through all the searching. All right, same thing here and here. That's right, I wanted these two the same because I wanted the petal method that I'm going to use on the next row. I wanted it to stand out a little bit more. So I wanted it to be completely different to what I was using on the rest of the board. So, all right, we are going to go in here. I saw something about the tree mold. Oh my gosh, seriously, Lori? What, do they have did they give you a timeline on when it's going to be done, or when we're going to expect to be able to start purchasing it? All right, move that to the side because I would love to get a hold of that. Love the wood one too, but it is a little bit more bulky. So here we go. Squish it together. I think you guys can see right. So if you guys can't see, let me know, because I know I keep moving a little bit. I ought to put like little dots on the floor. There you go. See, told you, girl. Especially if I'm doing it on my phone. My phone's always so finicky, so I've got to, I've had to figure out quick ways to search for things. So I've got it pretty much down to an art to finding things on their site. And then the phone app definitely not as friendly as the website for sure. Am I going to sell the peacock heads? I may eventually, but right now I'm still at the point where I need to perfect it a little bit more. To be, like, I don't want to sell something that could potentially, like this one, I went back, took extra time, reinforced, blah, blah, blah. But I just want to make sure that if I'm going to sell it, I can stand behind it. So that's my thing on that. If I sell something, I'm going to stand behind it. So I don't mind putting them on available. I'm going to get some pointers, maybe after spring break. So get somebody to kind of help me a little bit. Comes up as a peacock blue green deco mesh. Yes, not yes. Mesh, yes. It should come up. It should show like really wide stripes of deluxe metallic emerald and deluxe metallic like blue peacock color is what it is. It's just, it takes on a completely different look when you start folding it and when you start rolling it around and things like that. You don't see the stripes near as much. It just kind of goes together very nicely. All right, here we go. Oh, he's going to be so pretty. I'm just wondering if he's going to be too blue. But, oh well. We shall see. Hopefully somebody will love him. All right, we're going to go over here. Looks like we've got a couple more. Not many. Got here. I may need to cut it a little bit more from the looks of it over there. We'll see. Okay. I really thought I cut everything properly, but who knows? Can you put a picture of it on here, Barbara? Do you guys, it is going right to plastic, but I have wood. I wouldn't mind seeing that for sure. A cross would be nice. That one's definitely kind of hard to carve out with a jigsaw. I would like it. I would give it a shot. All right, there we go. And here, right here. Okay. All right, we're going to clip that sucker off. Okay, and I noticed, let me check this. This is for the rolls. I do need to cut just a few more pieces of this one, 1, 2. Somehow I messed up on 2 of them. I did not cut this with the with the impulse sealer, just because I was already cursing enough at it pulling the metallic pieces out on the other ones I had done. All right, let's do 1, pull it over a little bit, and 2. Perfect, especially this deluxe material. I would love to see a cross one. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Okay. We're going to squeeze that and come over here, do the same thing. We've got 2 of these to put on, and then we are on to a different petal, and everything is downhill from there. I'm loving this. The only thing, like I said, I'm just wondering if the peacock is a little off in the color. But that's okay, whatever. Having trouble grabbing this one. I like this side better. There we go. All right, stick that one in. I'm gonna have to tell Michelle thank you for posting that video on there, because I was just perusing them, so I couldn't remember from all the different videos that I saw. I just knew for a fact that I got it on there. So here we go. And 1 more, and then this one is done. Woohoo! All right, he's almost done. There's so many things you could do with a cross one too. Definitely, Lori, I'd love to see a prototype. Let's just go ahead and ship them my way. I actually already thought of something to do with it. So, here we go. And we're going to fold that blue one up for those of you that were tuning in earlier or just tuning in recently. And then we fold this one up. Just makes it a little easier. And then you just kind of pick the side that looks the best as far as what you're going to show. So, I don't know if I want this side or this side. I'm going for this side. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's the last one for this one. And let's throw in another petal. Okay. Get this here. He's already got a lot of volume to him. Holy crap. All right, pull him up just a little here. And the same thing here. All right. And he's already coming together nicely if you take a look at it. Look at the color on that. I'm loving the colors so far. Love, 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 love. Okay. So I'm saving the dead center for the peacock head. I'm going to do ruffles here. And so now, this is where I'm hoping it's going to work right. Everything with me is an experiment sometimes. So let's see here. There's so many petal bowls out there. All right. We are going to, let me make sure, I'm fairly certain that let's see here. This is the ruffle. This is that part. This is 10-inch. All right, so for this one, we're on row 4. I'm going to do an AAAB. Basically, that means I'm going to do a peacock, peacock, and then I'm going to do a peacock ombre. So, I don't even know what language I'm speaking now. All right, so let's start off with peacock, peacock. So, y'all, pray with me because I don't know what this is going to look like. I am using peacock, And I am using the Peacock Ombre, and this is what you see. You can see the emerald green, and you can see the wide peacock stripes there too. And then I've already utilized all the black, but the black was in there. And there is a little bit of turquoise mixed in here. If I can figure out where the heck it is. Here we go. There we go. Hold up. Now let me show it to you. I apologize. All right, here's the peacock. And for this one, because we're on the last petal, I used this, like, they called it turquoise. I don't know if it was. Looks more blue to me. But hey, we're going to go with it. So we're going to go with peacock first, though. And I'm actually going to mix it. Let me go ahead. I'm going to just pull one of these. Well, gosh darn it. No, I want to use it with the other one. I'm going to use it with the other one. Decisions. So, you can order. I didn't say you can have to. No, you don't have to. All right, I've got to think for just a second because my brain is, okay. I don't know why my brain is that way, but like, why the heck am I trying to make a rose? I have no earthly idea. My brain has lost itself. All right. Let me take a look at this, guys. I think this is how I want to do it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Okay. So this time, and by the way, these are not cut 9x9s. These are cut 10x10s. Hi, Lorraine. I hope I said your name correctly, sweetheart. But welcome to the show. I don't know about show, but I'm going to put this to the middle and this time to the middle. So we're not going to go over, okay? And then I'm going to squeeze together, okay? And I'm going to bring it, kind of twist it, and bring it up together. And pull it together this way. Because what I'm looking for is I kind of want it to have that slight little curl right there. Okay? All right, I'm going to hold that in my fingers, and I'm going to do another one too. Okay? Here we go. Same concept. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's the great thing about wreaths. They all have a character of their own. All right? So now we've got two of them. Okay, and I'm going to put them together this way. And when I'm putting them together, I'm offsetting them just a little tiny bit. All right. All right. So it's going to be like that. So we're going to put that one on. Here we go. Wish me luck. I feel like everything is luck sometimes. Because half the time I just do something and pray to God it works out the way I want it to. So, I hope so. Here we go. Stick that on in there. And my snippers are getting, where are they? My cutters are getting cut off. Can't find them. This is my train of thought. All right, there we go. All right. So we've got that one. There. Okay. And then we are going to do a peacock. The Peacock Ombre one. And then I'm going to pull out this other one that they call turquoise that doesn't look like turquoise to me, honestly. It looks more bluish, guys. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just me. But, all right, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to go to the middle, squeeze together, okay? And then take it, and while you're holding one side, twist the other side around, like so. You get that nice little curl. That's what you're looking for. Hold on to that. And you're going to do the same thing with this. And these are all cut to 10 inches now. So earlier, the entire board, rows 1, 2, and 3 were all cut to 9 inches. Now everything is cut at 10 inches, row 4. All right, hold on to it, give it a good twist, and bring it together like so, okay? Yeah, I didn't mean to say newbies earlier. You're calling me out on that. Creakers, I love it, creaker wreathers. Okay, and then we're gonna put it together But when you put it together, again, I'm offsetting it just ever so slightly, okay? All right, and we're gonna put that one in now. I think I just had a little too much fun creating this, that's all. I'm like, let's use a little bit of this, a dash of that, a sprig of this. We're just gonna use everything, okay? So, put everything into a pot and see what it tastes like at the end. You really don't want to taste my cooking, though. I will say that. I've pretty much poisoned myself every single time I've tried to cook. So, all right. And then I'm going to take this. Where's my little blue? Okay. There we go. Like so. All right. Here we go. And let's do our peacock. Hello, Tennessee. Hi, Mary. Hi. Good night, Miss Monkey. I know. It's late. I'm the late person. And scrunch together. Hold here. Give it a good twist. There we go. It's almost time to put that little peacock head on. All right. I know, right? Except for the fact you got to watch it and make sure you don't start cursing in the middle of it or something. I read the blog. I was like, oops, somehow I feel some of this is talking to me. I've said a few things. Open mouth, insert foot. Not on purpose, though. All right, now we're going to take them together. It's okay if you end up letting it go for a moment. Not a big deal. Okay. And just kind of straighten it out there. All right. And here we go. All right, stick that in there. I'll straighten them out in just a second. Here we go. All right. And cut off. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. Spread it out a little bit because I kind of want my petals apart a bit. There we go. Okay. This is going to be one full little guy. All right. Next up, we're going to do the ombre peacock or the ombre turquoise. I do too. I do my best work at night, drinking coffee and everything else, but I'm kind of out of the coffee thing right now. And, you know, kind of hard to stay up too late when I've got to work the next morning. But that's why I always do it on a Thursday, because I can bear going to work tired for a day. That's not a problem. All right, we're going to go to the middle, squish that thing together, and turn, like so. Okay, and then just grab them, offset just a little bit, and put them on in. Here we go, right here. I'm trying to make sure because now it's getting tight in here as far as the mesh goes, and the zip ties from the next row is trying to get on in there. There we go. All right, and that was ombre. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I'll fluff it a little bit more tomorrow. I don't know why I'm fluffing it right now. We all know I'm going to fluff tomorrow. So, absolutely. Show Perry some love. There we go. Little Perry. And his sequins. Yeah. Him and his sequins. Me and those sequins. I don't like those sequins. I like them on him. I didn't like them when I was putting them on one by one, wondering to myself, why don't they make a trim for this? Why don't they make a ribbon for this? Only to come out later, they do make a trim for this. Would have saved me a whole lot of trouble. All right. Squeeze it together like so. And then I should have done the same thing there. That's okay. Hindsight 2020. Squeeze it together like so. And we're going to put it together here. Alrighty. Okay. And in that one goes. Lord have mercy. I didn't realize how full he was going to get. All right. We're going to squeeze that one. I'm definitely going to have to take that into consideration when I work on that hummingbird. Because I was looking at one of these petals for using it. But I don't want that hummingbird getting too frisky, too wild. All right, so we got that. So we are going to do our ombre one. And we're almost done with that now. And we've got this one. Here we go. And hopefully y'all guys liked it. Hopefully you learned something from it. There we go. At least you found the metallic mesh, right? Here we go. Twist it. I'm actually making a wreath for my son sometime this weekend too. He wanted a Pikachu one. And y'all, you know what I found, didn't you? Pillow pet. So, anyway, something's about to get torn apart. He doesn't play with it anymore anyway, right? We had that discussion before. Just sneak in there when they're not looking and just grab it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sneak in there when he's not looking and I'm going to grab it. All right, here we go. Put that one in. We've got, looks like there's two more left on this one. And then the rest of it should be done in 5 minutes easily. If that, because the rest one's so easy to put in. All right, so we've got this one. We've got 1, 2. We're gonna do the peacock right here. Hold up, I see, it didn't let me get on here. Yours is, mine froze. That explains it. So, I was wondering why the last comment I saw on there was Lori's comment on there, and oh no, well, it's still live on there, but apparently we are having internet issues. Well, if nothing else, those of y'all, if it's my side, you know, like I said, I'm gonna upload it, we're gonna put it onto YouTube, and hopefully you'll be able to watch it there. Sorry about it freezing. I don't understand what's going on. I'll have to, we haven't had that much. I mean, I don't think it's that windy outside. I'm looking at the bird feeder outside. They're not moving. So, I don't know. All right. You're fine there? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, guys. I really don't. I usually don't have problems like this, but again, I just looked up there and it's still live, so that's good. All right. I feel terrible that people are getting kicked off. But I will put it, it'll be available on replay, and it'll be available on, obviously on YouTube as well. Okay, and now we have the last one to do. I did a peacock. I need one more ombre mesh, and we are done with that. Throw that over there. Here we go. Fine in Texas. I just don't know what's going on over here. I think it's something to do with my connection, I'll be honest with y'all. All right. I want to fold that one again. I'm not happy with that. Do that again. There we go. That's better. Sometimes you just got to back it up for a second. And we got this one here. Just the start, fine now. Yeah, I think we were having some, well, now my comments are keeping up, but I'll tell y'all, at least for probably a couple of minutes there, a bit ago, the last comment I saw was Lori on there. So, and then I was like, wait a second, my comment thing isn't moving. And the bar wasn't moving, and that's when I realized, oh, there's some internet issues going on here. So, but again, it'll be available. Perry will be available to take your calls, your requests. All right. I know after this I'll be going to bed. All right. Here we go. Okay. So we are almost at the very, very last portion here. I'm going to fluff him up some tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about it quite this second. He just needs a little bit of fluffing. So I still have, this was that one row, and then we have the part in the middle where, ooh, this guy got stuck in here. I might have to pull him out. Hold on. We had that one part where you've got the 4 in the center, and that's the part that I'm using right now. So I'm double checking because it looks like on some of them it got stuck in here. So I'm just going to put them back in there real quick. Let me see if this one got stuck. Yep, he did. Yeah, so I basically use the center. The part that you would normally put a flower insert on is the part that I used and created an extra row. And you'll see why in a minute. And there's still going to be space to do what I need to do in a second. So, all right. So here is the last row before Perry goes in. All right. And this time we have the ombre mesh. Hi, back again, Peggy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened with it. We have the ombre mesh, the peacock ombre mesh, and I cut it to 8 inches. Because this time, all I'm going to do here is ruffle it up. Okay? Just a simple little ruffle. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. Alright. You can make them bigger. It's just I typically make my ruffles at 8 inches. Alright. And then we're going to come over here. Same thing. Looks a lot smaller than 8 inches, but I promise you it is 8 inches. All right, I'm going to come in here. And hopefully I planned this correctly. Y'all know everything's always an experiment with me. And hopefully I just pray it works out. Nancy, did you get kicked off too or something? All right, and let me see here. Oh, hallelujah. I thought he got stuck for a second there. I'm going to rotate it. And in goes this one. Okay, cut him off. Okay. Apparently I forgot that one. Cut everything else off that's connected to the internet. See if that will help so far. You know what? It really could be on my end because it's not just you. So that tells me if a whole bunch of people are getting kicked off at one point, it's something on my end. And we usually don't have issues like this, so I don't understand what's going on. I'll have to talk to my husband. I know he likes to watch streamers, and because he watches a lot of Twitch and things like that. And I'm wondering if he could potentially be watching a lot of, watching some streaming or potentially even uploading videos. Because if he is, that would screw me up. All right. And there we go. Okay. So, you could actually make this just as a pretty little peacock flower. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous already? I'm gonna move y'all out just a minute. Okay. You could actually just leave it like that, but that's not the purpose of this. We're not sitting here trying to do a different flower. Purpose of this is now we're going to take our little Mr. Perry, all right, and we're going to put him in. Look at his bling. You like his bling? It's hard to tell right now. It's actually a turquoise and a royal blue and some sort of blue in the middle, but you can't really see that from here. I'll have to get some better lighting. But guys, all it is, let me lift it up. And then he even has the top part of his necklace. It also has some gemstones, royal blue gemstones coming up around here too. So it is time for you, my dear sir, to go ahead and get positioned in this wreath. This is your destiny. Okay, here is the top. All right, I'm gonna make sure we have that there. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna spread apart my ruffles because I have pipe cleaners on the back of him and I need to feed it. So you might have to give me just a moment, guys. I gotta find those pipe cleaners now, where I put them. All right, and make sure I have my 4. Let me double check. There's 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, so I need these ones. Let me put my fingers there. There we go. Okay. I hate this. I hate that you guys are getting kicked off. I really do. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to talk to my husband, though. He's been talking about updating to something called 4G. I don't know what that is. All right, I'm going to put this one in here. And y'all, I can't take credit for using the pipe cleaners. Derica, I know she's not watching this right now, but when I saw that Derica was using pipe cleaners, and a whole bunch of other wreathing people, they always use the pipe cleaners too to put it in. I was like, what's this such a smart idea instead of gluing everything in? Like, why didn't I think of that sooner? But there we go. Where's my other part? There, there, and there. This one went in too far. Hold up. It's hard to see with all this mesh in the way, guys. All right, I got it right now. Okay, and the bottom is right here. Okay. Alrighty. I'm not a pro at doing this wreath attachment stuff by any means. Alright, here we go. Now, please work the way I want you to work. It worked inside my head. I feel like I'm missing one. Alright. I feel like he's a little too high up. But I think he is a little too high up. Let me see if I can't move him a little further down. There we go. I'm just going to move him one time down here, if I can get through the ruffle. And Lord have mercy. I'm having technical. There it is. Come on. Technical difficulties getting it through the hole. I found the hole. Yay. All right, let's hope. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. And he's going to need a little bit of primping still. I may actually add some more ruffles to this, but that's okay. We're going to work with it. This is just to kind of show y'all. And I'll probably add a few more ruffles to the front. I'm not going to tighten it completely just because I have a feeling I'm going to take this off tomorrow so I can get it in the right location. But just for the sake of y'all being able to see tonight, now I know what's freaking missing and I can't find it. Where'd I put it? I bought them. Y'all, I bought some peacock feathers. And I'm trying to figure out where on earth I had the peacock feathers. I do want a little bit more ruffle here. It feels like it needs one right here in the front. All right, let's put one right there in the front. That's okay. All right. I'm gonna do that one. Let's try that and see what happens. Easier on the hand. Yeah, they are. They are. All right, let's see if we can do that there. There, that's about more what I want. Okay, let me get a zip tie. We're gonna take it through there. Wherever the bottom heat is what I'm looking for. Okay. All right, right in there. And then I'll show y'all what he looks like. And then tomorrow, because I've got one more thing to add, but I don't want to keep holding y'all while y'all are getting kicked off. I want to add the peacock feathers, but I can't remember for the life of me where on earth I put them. I know they're around here, I just don't know where. So, all right, here we go. Bring that up a little bit. Okay. There we go. I may end up putting 2 more ruffles in there tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to show y'all. All right. And we'll get it straightened up tomorrow. So just know that whatever you see right now, I'm going to be adding 2 more ruffles right up here to fill in that space a little bit to them tomorrow. So FYI on that. Let me look down here and see if I see the peacock feathers down here on the ground. I sure do. Look at these peacock feathers I bought. Check that out. Aren't they gorgeous? I like them. All right. So I'm going to take a few of them. I'm going to show y'all what he looks like so far. Let's take a look at our little Perry the Peacock. I'm going to zoom y'all guys out. Okay. Bring you up a little bit. There we go. What do you guys think of Mr. Perry the Peacock so far? I like him. He's gorgeous. He's a little blue, but he stands out in the middle, so I like that. And I like the colors that are around him. But he turned out really well from what I like on here, from what I see. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I was looking at the feathers, but that was kind of like a last thing that I wanted to do, so I want to take a look real quick, but I love him. He turned out good. I'm proud of myself. I'm more proud of myself for making that freaking peacock than I am anything else, to be honest with y'all. So, but I think the rest of it, so when I post it tomorrow, I'm going to show a finished picture of Perry. It's probably not going to be posted till the evening time, though, y'all, because I got to get those kits out. But I'm not going to hold it right here because, like I said, y'all know me. It's going to take me a moment to figure out where I want to put all the freaking feathers. But I did get this. I want to say this came from Michael's. And, again, you know me. I like to save money. So I just went online, used a birthday coupon, and got 50% off. So I didn't pay that much for these things at all. I think it was like came up to $4 for this entire thing. So I consider that pretty good. But tomorrow when I post him, I'll post him with all his little feathers and everything on there. I'm just not going to worry about it tonight. I just wanted y'all guys to see it. And then hopefully, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Yeah, I'm proud of him. Whew, but let me tell y'all, that head was something else. My husband's like, you gonna make another one? And I was like, I gotta walk away. I can't do it. All right, so I'm gonna put these on tomorrow. But again, I hope y'all guys enjoyed it. I'm also gonna add 2 more ruffles to the center, right around each side of his neck. So basically right here and right here. And that's also gonna help keep his head a little bit straight right here because I manhandled it just now. And then we're going to add the little feathers. I want to add the feathers going up around behind him. So the feathers are going to go behind him. But I like it. Mr. Perry the Peacock. And he's so cute. And again, another way you can switch this up is if you take a jigsaw and you cut a third out at the bottom. And you could get that nice little peacock look to it right there. Just get some little feet though. Or put a nice little bow at the bottom. That would be cute too. But I hope y'all guys enjoyed it. So next week is going to be the hummingbird. So if you enjoyed what you see, definitely let's get this thing. Let's share it, like it, send him some love. And let's get some more people for next week to watch that hummingbird. He's going to measure in at 48 inches long. The frame itself ended up being 42 inches long. And I did use the Unique in the Creek large flower board with him. And if I had a 12-inch, it would have probably brought him down to like 36 inches. But, you know, I may end up splitting that one into 2 live sessions, like back to back, Thursday and a Friday, just because, y'all, you don't want to sit there for 2.5 hours watching me make a hummingbird. But Perry the Peacock, I hope you enjoy him. I will eventually get to the point to probably making some of him available, the peacock heads themselves, but probably not until spring break for me. That's when I have more time. So, but if you have any questions, let me know. I'll put a supply list on there as well. And again, the only holes that I drilled in this one is right on the outside to create my sets of 2. And then I put 1 hole in between. There were no other extra holes done here. And then I'll put on there, I don't have the names for the petals, but I will put on there like row 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll say something like put them on top or perpendicular, something so that you guys can see. Hopefully you enjoy it. I definitely want to see some more peacock creations because, guys, we don't have enough peacocks out there. We need some more peacocks. And I hope you guys have a great night. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. But I am heading to bed myself, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great evening. And don't forget, if you go to the website, you can use Sparkles and you'll get 10% off your order at uniqueinthecreek.com. Stock up on those flower boards. I have a feeling they're going to be selling out of stock by the time summer hits. So, good night, guys. Love you guys so much. Mwah. Sleep tight, everyone. Night, night.